Hello, my marvellous sausages. We've got a corking one for you today. It's the Aphelions Rest Legend Lost Sector on the Dreaming City. You can see it here on the map. Look, it's pretty easy to find. This is great to run, like I said, and it's pretty short to do. And actually, with this build, it's really easy as well, or at least I found it pretty easy. But let me show you what we've got first of all. So we have our normal cobblers of locked loadout with extra shields on the baddies, which is a bit of annoying. Limited revives, of course. Now we've got Overload and Unstoppable champions reflected in our build. We've got Solar Threat, so increasing solar damage incoming by 25%. We've also got Epitaph, so combatants generate blight geysers when defeated. That pushes you back, basically. Nothing to worry about too much. We've got our overcharged weapons as well, so kinetic weapons do increase damage when your subclass element matches an active surge, which it does because we've either got a solar surge or a strand surge here. And of course, I've got a solar subclass and a solar surge on there. 25% bonus damage to all solar weapons. And I've also got an overcharge on the shotgun as well, which I'm running in my primary slot. But let me show you exactly my build. Now, there's a couple of things I want to show you here first of all, before we dive into the actual subclass differences as well. And that's my artifact mods. In particular, I've got this here, Solar Surge, so collecting a Fire Sprite gives you an armor charge. Very, very useful. I've also reduced the solar mod cost for inserting those, as well as the grenade mods as well. I've got an Overload Auto SMG on, but these two are the important ones. They're for our Firebolt grenades. We've got Flare Up here, so Firebolt grenades apply more Scorched, and damaging a combatant with a Firebolt grenade spawns a Fire Spike near them, just damaging them, so that's excellent. And then Rain of Firebolts, so we're going to have a second Firebolt charge as well. I've hardly used these grenades, and they're great. I've loved using them in this. It's brilliant. So let me show you the actual build. So first off, I've gone for Healing Rift, which is, well, it's Healing Rift, really. It's very, very useful for me. We're underpowered, you see, because, look, I'm 1812 doing this. It's 1830, the Legend Lost Sector, so I want to take in Healing Rift thingy-majiggy to make sure I get a bit of health back. I've gone for Strafe Glide there. I've gone for my Incinerator Snap because it fans out a lot closer to you and applies Scorch to people, which is good. It's more close range, and you do get a lot of close range gits in this, particularly Thrall and Scions. And they're the Firebolt grenades, look, as well. Marvellous. Now, for aspects, first off, I've got a Touch of Flame, which increases target search radius and maximum target count, so that improves our Firebolt grenades too, which is great. And the other one I've gone for is Heat Rises, can come in very useful there. Now, Fragments, let's have a look here. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get as many advantages from using these fire sprites, okay? So we've got Ember of Mercy here. Now, I know that says when you revive an ally, you and your other nearby gain restoration, but you get a fire sprite. When you pick one up, you get restoration, which is going to get your health back. That's the main reason we're picking that up, and we get 10 resilience there as well. Ember of Ashes, so we get more Scorch stacks, which is excellent. And they've also got new Solar Ignition, spread Scorch to affected targets, and they've also got defeating Scorch targets, grants melee energy, and creates a fire sprite. So all these are feeding that one, so we're going to be dropping a lot more fire sprites than we normally would. There is a cooldown on fire sprites, but literally it's not long at all. It's about 3 or 4 seconds, so it's not too bad at all. So here we go. That's the basis of this build here. Now, weapons-wise, well, I've gone for my Reckless Endangerment shotgun here because there's a 25% buff to shotguns. This is my key weapon, my Callus mini tool, because it spreads incandescent and spreads Scorch. This is utterly brilliant and useful, and also it's our Overload champion killer as well. And this is my choice for my heavy weapon. I've decided to bring an exotic heavy, my Leviathan's Breath. This is just devastating towards champions, and it stuns the unstoppable champions as well. And you can do it at range, so it's, well, it's not as stressy as piling on in with something a bit close range. So this is great. I could really recommend you pick this up if you haven't got it already. It doesn't go for the surges, but it doesn't matter because we've also got quite a lot of void shields in here as well. And they can be quite tricky because they freeze you with their stasis attacks. So this deals with their shields, and it can chain react and kill loads of them all at once. This is excellent, very much useful indeed. Now moving on to exotics, and first of all, I haven't used this for ages. Well, I did use it in a build a little while ago, I think, but it's great. It's really, really good. The Dawn Chorus. Now it doesn't have deal some damage when you've got your Daybreak super active. I forgot to mention that, but Daybreak is what I'm using. I'm not using my Well of Radiance. This is much better for this. And it also adds increased damage to Scorching idiots as well. So well worth using, and it's quite integral to this build. And then mod mods-wise, I've basically tried to get my resilience and my discipline up as much as possible. I've gone for Solar Siphon, so I got Orbs of Power for my solar weapon kills, Heavy Ammo Finder, and I've gone for Ashes to Assets as well. Really useful because your grenade kills will give you super energy, and you're going to be using your super at least twice during the Legend Lost sector. It's very good. Down here, we've gone for Firepower, so Grenade Final Blows will give us Orbs of Power, and then we've got Bolstering Detonations, so grants a class ability when you cause damage with the grenades. Very nice. And this as well, Grenade Kickstart. This is really, really useful. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy, which is very nice indeed, but it consumes an armor charge stack. But we are going to be concentrating on getting those armor charges right up there, so we're using them all the time. It's lovely. Okay, and then on my chest piece here, I've gone for Void Reserves, so I can carry more for my Leviathan's Breath. And then I've gone for Charged Up. So what these do basically is add an extra armor charge. So I've got 5 altogether. Very, very useful. On the booties, again for resilience, I've gone for Invigoration, so reducing melee cooldown each time you pick up an Orb of Power. Incredibly useful. I've gone for Stacks on Stacks, so whenever I pick up an Orb of Power, I get 2 armor charges, not just 1. Brilliant. And then I've gone for Innovation as well. Reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an Orb of Power. Totally marvellous. Now, down here in my bond, it's pretty simple, but very, very effective. Because what we've got here is Bomber. So reduces your grenade cooldown when using your class ability. So if you ever find yourself without grenade energy, you just plop down your Rift, and you'll get at least a half or so of your grenade energy back. And between picking up Orbs of Power and Fire Sprites, you're going to be overflowing with loads of juicy grenade energy. So this is a great build. Let's go on in and see how we do. I've run this one 3 times, and I've had 1 exotic out of the 3. And bear in mind, you're watching this probably 14 days after I've recorded it, so we're all probably going to be a little bit higher level. And the reason why it's 14 days, of course, is because of the cycle of the Lost Sectors, and I thought I'd record this one a bit earlier. So here we go. Let's just start with our firebolt grenades. You get the scorch. Oh, they're all dead. There we are, and you saw the fire sprite being created there. So this is obviously incredibly handy. Once we kill all the gits, you can get another wave coming in here too. We'll kill them again with a similar thing, so I can just show you. And if I drop my Rift there, you saw I got a huge amount of grenade energy too. At least almost a half of a box. There we are. I'm already back up to my full 2. So you can see how useful this is going to be and how much scorch you're going to be spreading and getting our grenade energy back. And that's the cycle as well. And don't forget to chuck your melee in now and again too. Now what we got down here is our Unstoppable Champion and loads more Taken Thralls. So we just get some firebolt grenades in there. Now I've not used these hardly at all. And because of these new artifact mods, they're great. And this Leviathan's Breath is just devastating to champions. Look at that. Looks lovely. And again, there we are, another one. And of course, they've got the volatile on them as well from the artifact mod. And there we are. We're going to be able to just kill it. Excellent. And it's really cool because it gives you a nice bit of range, that Leviathan's Breath. I did use the Bastion as an option as well, but I prefer the Leviathan's Breath because of the range. And there's lots of void shielded turds in this as well, so that does come in incredibly handy. Now this bit is deceptively difficult because you're going to get barrages of kills from these bloody Taken Scions and those guys up there. They're the ones who are freezing you see. So we want to kill the guys with the void shields. So that Ravenous Taken Acolyte, they're the ones who are freezing you. It's very annoying. So let's see if we can get these guys to spawn in down here. There we go. They're going to start coming in any second. Excellent. Okay. So, and what I like to do around about here as well is use my super. Because with my Dawn Chorus, it's just utterly devastating. Come on, cop some fire sprites. The worst thing as well, you get the Thrall don't respawn, but the Scions do. I mean, respawn, I mean, they copulate in front of your eyes. It's disgusting. We got an idiot sound? No, we haven't. We're right. I thought we had somebody around there. There we are. Good. Now we've got the Unstoppable Champion coming up here as well, so we'll just get the old Leviathan's Breath ready. There we go. Cock it. Knock it. Ready to rock it. There we are. Watch out for the other Overload Champion trying to give you a kick in the face from up there. Very irritating. Oh no, this is bad news. This is bad news, but we could do a finisher and save our bacon. Excellent. Have another fire sprite grenade. Yes, not a fire sprite, fire bolt. Getting them confused. Spread some more scorch down here. Yes, get lost. Give them a bit of that as well. Because you want to try and kick them all in. Otherwise, they're just going to copulate all over the place and it's disgusting. Right. Come on, Scions. I'll tell you what we're going to do next, I think, is once my energy's charged back up, let's just wait for that, and we're going to jump out and super duper them, I think. Oh, no! Disaster! Disaster, disaster! Cop that. Yes, a bit of that as well. Prop that down, give me my grenade energy back too. Lovely. Cop that. There we are. Good. We got a fire sprite waiting in the wings too. Let's do this next. Because I kind of like to do it down here, because then you're going to get another one for when you sort out the baddies. Ooh, that was a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful thing that happened. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, kick-ins. Ooh, that could have been a lot better. I should have timed that a bit better, but you can see by popping your super there, it's more strategic because, where the hell am I? Because, you know, I know running the wrong way. Because once you pop it there, that means you're going to get it back again for the boss at the end with the amount of, doodads we're going to be picking up. Orbs, I mean. Right, okay, let's stun him, get him out of the way first. Good, and then let's see this git down here. Let's just use this on the git. Go away. We do want to call in the other blokes as well yet. Let's get my overload stunner ready. There we are, that's good. And then some of this. It's a shame we haven't got as much heavy ammo as I'd like. And you've got to be careful with this because they can freeze you as well, which is very, very annoying. Give him a bit of this, bit of that. There we are. We should get the nodule up in a minute so we can finish him off. Ooh, he's going to bead on me. No, he hasn't. Nodule up and die. Oh, good. Thanks very much indeed. That's exactly what we needed. So next, we've got loads of scions and thralls. So you want to get the grenades into the groups as much as you can. Pop your rift. Get your grenade energy back up again. Pop another one in. Good. You're getting some nice heavy ammo drops there as well because we get quite a few kills. Look at them spawning all the time. It's very annoying. Go away, you. Is he going to pop another one? No, he's gone. Excellent. So what's quite nice about that is the amount of heavy ammo we've got. Now, this heavy ammo is going to come incredibly useful for killing these turds up here. Because, look, the void shields go, and it spreads the love and death. There we go. Oh, missed. Bit of a cut. Oh, no, that was excellent. There we are. Good. And again, there we are. That in too. Lovely. Now, once you kill all three of those guardians around that bloke, around the overload, these guardians, I mean, look at those acolytes, then you're going to spawn in the boss. So have that, bear that in mind if you want to wait for your super to come up, because one phase of the super should kill the boss, no problems. We do have, oh, look at him there. There we are. We do have, what have we got here? Oh, no, we killed him. Look, there we are. That's it. We got nothing. We can't do naught about it now. So we just have to get on with it and use a bit of kick. Oh, that is amazing, isn't it, that Leviathan's breath? Look at that! And the super's up as well. Totally marvellous. Let's just get in there and do it. Hopefully we'll have some kick-ins here on the boss, so even better if the overload dies as well. I doubt it very much, but we can try, can't we? Yes, 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 yes. There we are. That's good. Ooh, look at that. Look, terrible. I was just about to get out my my submachine gun to sort them out. But look at that. Look, that's the boss done. All we got left is the overload and his pals. There we are. There's the shields being broken, which is great. Let's get these fire sprites going again. Let's pop there. Ah, oh, what a lot of rubbish. You didn't even see the jumping turd then. Very, very irritating. Never mind. Let's finish it off now. Where are you, you turnips? Sod off. Yeah, sod off, all of you. Have another one. Have some of this. Yes, goodbye, you scion bum pipes. They're all dead. Let's pick up our sprites. Let's change to my Leviathan's breath, and we can take out these turnips up the side there. There we are. Look, lovely void explosions, and there's only one and the overload left. Cool, they don't have to shoot you heavily from a distance, and they're ray shielded. Photon torpedoes. Okay, so what we need to do now is just get close and finish him off. If we can do it without these... Those are horrendous, aren't they? Those awful, awful things to shoot you with. They're very, very... Like those there, look. They're very, very annoying. Right, we just want to keep it on him now, really. Keep it on him. Keep it on him. Keep it on him. Don't give him a minute. The turd. Fire sprite. There we are. Lovely. Thanks very much. Go away with that rubbish. Oh, no. Disaster. Let's stun him again. Those last for ages, these freezy things, don't they? There we are. A bit more of that for him. Look, let's just go and finish it off with the shotgun. No, 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 no. Yes. And the finisher. And boom. Lovely. That was a frozen thing. That was touch and go for a moment, but not too bad. 7 minutes 35, but I was jibber-jabbering as well, so I think I've done it in about 6.5 minutes so far. And let's have a little look at what we've got. Ooh, we've had another one. That's the one I had last time. We've had 2 Storm Dancers braces now. Can you believe it? Yeah, so that's a great build. That Dawn Chorus build and the Scorch build and the Fire Sprites together. It's totally brilliant. I heartily recommend you do it if you're feeling like a change from Strand. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.